Doug Thompson. We're here in the shop today and got a fun little project. I have a client that wants me to help her fix a trellis. So we're going to need to put a little strut from the ground up to the trellis. I'm going to use this 1/2-inch pipe that's already rusted, and I'm going to I don't want it to be a straight piece of pipe. So I'm going to take the horizontal bender and I'm just going to bend it a little bit to break that sight line. This is pipe. Pipe is a wonderful material to do this move with. It's a ductile material. The relationship between the wall thickness and the diameter is to our advantage. It's a heavy wall in relation to the diameter. And with this wooden block, I'll be able to bend this material and I won't mark it. So I'm just going to set it in the bender and do some bending, counter bending, so that when this strut is in place, it looks a little bit like a plant. So here we go. And I'm not too concerned about gauging this perfectly. I just want to move it a little bit. And I'll note where on the bender, probably on this side, I'll just put a couple of marks. A small mark, a medium mark, and a long mark. And that'll just give me some frame of reference so that these bends are a little bit different one from the other. Let's back that up. And again, this is just quickie tooling that I put together for this job. And I'll advance it about the same amount and then just bend it a little bit. And I'm noticing if I go to that short bend, we certainly have given it enough. I'll come over here and advance it again. So the horizontal bender, in my view, is one of the most useful pieces of equipment in the shop. You can do a lot with it and very quickly do quick tooling setups to do a specific job. I don't want to bend it too much because I am going to weaken it. And I'm basically doing a bend, counter bend, rotating about 180 degrees on each turn. So the bend happened here, I'll put the bend all the way to the pipe and I'll do another bend right in here. Looks like there's a little bit of a straight area there, so I'm going to fix that. I'll just pull it over to here and bend it right there. A little bit more. Again, I'm just wanting it to move around. This will be enough. Yeah, that'll be good. And I'll go like that. Put a little tack here. I don't want to change anything. Lift it up. Good. Okay, Robbie. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to kind of eyeball center. Okay, so here are our parts. So that's step one. Now I'm just going to bend it a little bit at each point. And I just want a smooth, graceful curve. So this should just be a nice little point to this thing. I'll leave about 1/4 of an inch up here, and then I'll radius it with the grinder. I'll come over here and I'll smooth that out a little bit. So I'm going to use 3 separate form dies to make these little flower elements for this century plant, kind of little sculptural thing that'll support this trellis. So the first size I'm going to use is this one. Oh, I think it's 2 inches in diameter. And what I'm going to do is I want to do an out of plane bend. So I've got the rotary draw set up here, and I'll move the nut back a little bit. I want to get the flower to be curved as close as I can to the end. So I'm going to put the nose of the tool right against that, tighten it up a little bit by hand, and I'm going to go ahead and out of plane, and I'm going to go ahead and bend as much as I can around the form die. So here we go. I want the tip to go over the body at the end. So that's as far as I can go right now. So now I'm going to release the bending form, come back to here, about like that. I'm going to press in, and I'm actually going to tighten up the nut so the nose of the tool really jams up against the flower element. And then I'm going to continue bending, and I'm going to have the tip of it go over the body a little bit. Just like that. And I'll go over a little bit because I know I'm going to have some spring back. A little bit more. So now we have the tip kind of approaching the body, and I want it to be offset like that. I think it's just visually more interesting. And then we have a little, just a kind of an interesting little flower shape. So I'll make several with this diameter, several with the intermediate diameter, and then a couple with the very small diameter form die. We'd like to have a nice transition in here, in this area right there. So what I'm going to do is we've got our little bender here, and I'm going to place it this way. I think I can get it. Take the scroll wrench, and I'll put the scroll wrench pretty close. Make a little tiny bend. Advance it. Just want to get that started with the scroll wrench. There we go. Now we have a nice transition between the two. I'll turn it over, and then just by hand, I'm going to just bend this. So I'm advancing about maybe 1/2 inch at a time. Just putting a little bit of a bend in it. When I get about roughly halfway, I'll flip it over. I'll start at this end, and I'll come back to it, to my original bend. Trying to put my hand here, not over here, because then I'll take that bend out. And at the end, if I feel like I need to get a little bit closer, I'll take the scroll wrench and just give it a little kick there. That'll do it. Now we've got just this nice OG curve, kind of a bend, counter bend that will weld to our central pipe. I'm just going to leave these tacked for right now. I may change them a little bit. So we've got small, medium, and large, medium, and small. Start out with those. Looks pretty good.